I think we should make some sort of... Maybe this would be in bad taste. Because the Coney video that you talked about earlier, Joseph Coney, it really seems to be working. It seems that if you make a video like that, you can get people to get mad about somebody or something and talk about it a lot. Does that work? Making a video like that? Should we make a Coney video? Let's make a Coney video about something. Yeah, I wonder what. We can get a little kid to talk about it. I'm thinking about a good subject. Yeah, something that we want. We don't even have to hate it, but we just want everyone else to hate something for a little bit.
Or we could go the other way. We could foster love for somebody that we think deserves, like Yaphet Kotto.
Who's that?
He was the big black actor from Alien and Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. We could do a video on... No, Rutger Hauer. We could do a video, right, on Rutger Hauer to give him his own TV series called The Rut and Friends, where every week him and another old celebrity from the 80s travel around the United States of America. Oh, this is fucking good. In a caravan built to look like a tank, which they use...
It's not a tank, it just is built to look like one?
It's built to look like a tank, which they use to wage war on Prejudice.
Rutger Hauer?
Yeah, Rutger Hauer is, like, he'll drive this caravan tank, right? He'll call it a caravank.
The caratank.
Or the caravank, right? And he'll be like, I'm Rutger Hauer, and this is the caravank. And I'm here in Florida. Because this shrimp restaurant isn't hiring enough black people.
In his giant fake tank.
Yeah.
It's just puzzles everyone, distracts and puzzles everyone. Like, why do you have a tank? Shut up.
Yeah.
Racism.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, he basically just parks it in front of the shrimp restaurant so that the people eating, and it's al fresco, people are eating outside, but they come for the sun and the view of the lovely Miami beach. But they can't because some idiot has parked a caravan shaped like a tank in front of their beautiful view, and the shade is making their shrimp fondue cold.
And it's all in order to fight racism.
And it's all in order to fight racism. It is important to note that Rutger Hauer literally just received an email from someone saying that the shrimp restaurant didn't hire any black people. The fact that it has 3 black waiters is ignored by Rutger Hauer. And also the fact that the email came from the restaurant owner's ex-wife, who was bitter and annoyed at him, also doesn't factor into the story.
Right.
He's got
bigger things to do.
Yeah, at the end, to be honest, Rutger Hauer does a lot more harm than good. He has slandered a good man on television. He has annoyed 50 patrons of El Shrimpo of Miami. He's littered because, to be honest, he spent all day drinking cans of Sprite while leaning against the caravan and just dropping the cans on the floor. He's a messy man, Rutger. And his celebrity for that week was Jesse Ventura, who was really annoying.
He's noisy.
He's a noisy man, and he just kept kicking a metal trash can that was outside. Just kicking it, shouting, racist, racist, racist scum.
He would do that, too.
Yeah, listen to me, I was the governor of Nebraska, I know what I'm doing.
Was it Nebraska?
It was in this television.
Oh. Of course, sure.
It's an element
the
of
Rutten
drama.
friends.
Him not telling the truth about who he was the governor of. And I think it was actually California. That's an element of drama and tension in the show, because you need you need the human element, and a lot of people identify with being untruthful about which state you were the governor of.
Just a lying ex-actor, ex-governor, ex-wrestler.
Yeah,
people relate with that.
So yeah, I mean, Rutger was littering. Jesse was doing not only noise pollution but lies. The tank, a bit of it broke off, fell in the sea. It was painted with toxic paint. A fucking seagull bit down on that and died.
One seagull died.
So
it's funny, the tally of the not bad, not really bad, just mildly annoying.
Just
they go out on a crusade.
Damaging, yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing the theme song and the opening with a monologue by Rutger Hauer, like, this big country of ours needs some help, and me and Jesse Ventura are the only men that can do it. Just driving like 35 miles per hour on the highway in a big tank, people passing them, but they're really sincere and
they genuinely want to help.
That they're going to help.
Yeah, they're just
they really mean
ignorant of what they're doing wrong. You know, you've got constantly even in the caravan, you can't move for empty cans of spray. I mean, the guy, he fucking drinks them like a fish, albeit a fish that could live in carbonated lemon lime drink. Right,
so there's like 800 cans of spray just bouncing around.
Yeah, it's like an episode of Hoarders in there.
But it's only cans of spray.
Yeah, and it makes Jesse angry, because every time he turns a corner, you just hear this almighty rattle as this tidal wave of aluminium just careens across the floor and hits the interior of the caravan. And Rutger, he laughs every time. He thinks it's fun. He thinks it's a wacky element of the show, and he doesn't realise it's getting to Jesse, who's just trying to drive to a destination and fight some honest-to-God racism and/or I was going to say transgenderism, but that's an actual thing, which we don't want to fight. It's whatever the dislike of transgenderism is.
It's an ism.
Transgenderism.
Yeah, it's this istic.
Yeah.
It's transgenderistisms, I think. Yeah, that's what it is.
And that was, and that's an episode where they go to New York.
Oh, right.
Because someone fired their employee for having a sex change. Oh dear, That's not good.
No.
So, for 2 weeks, Rutger Hauer, Jesse the Body Ventura, in cocktail dresses, parading up and down. Many called it offensive. They didn't realise they were there to help. Many thought they were just making fun of transgender people. Because, they were holding signs that said things like, I'm gay. And they didn't realise that they were just, pointing at themselves and saying, if I was gay, that wouldn't undo all of the excellent work I've done in Hobo with a Shotgun and the Hitcher. And
he was in the Hitcher, too?
Obscure wedlock. It doesn't undo the fact that I was in the Sam Neill Merlin for a bit.
He was in Blind Fury as well, a movie that I think about a lot. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If I was gay, it wouldn't undo all the good I've done in Blind Fury. Get over it. I'm holding a sign that says, I'm gay and I like to kiss men. And in brackets, he wrote dirty boy. Which, again, they didn't realise that the brackets was him attacking society, saying dirty boy. They thought the whole sign was him in a cocktail dress, implying all gay people, wear women's clothing, and that they are dirty boys. Which was, that just backfired in his face. He was like, I'm here to help you. And then, Jesse Ventura, ever the man to put his foot in it, he said, well, fuck it, this is fucking gay. And he didn't mean it offensively, but people were upset. And that's my pitch for a new weekly show called More Harm Than Good with Rutger Hauer.
It would be a phenomenally successful show. I mean, people would be.
What were we talking about?
I don't. Oh wow, I don't know. Something about. Wow, I have no idea how we got on that, but you really just spontaneously created that.
That wasn't
pilot.
entertaining. None of that was. That was inaccessible at best.
What your pitch for an idea show?
Everything
really
was said. I didn't find a word.
I don't know.
Funny.
I thought it was quite thought provoking and what do you call it? Inspired. It seemed like an inspired idea because we've all been that Rutger Hauer in our lives, right? Thinking we're doing the right thing. We can all relate with a kind of leathery-faced, jowly, 69-year-old action movie star who wants to go on the road and save the world. It only makes it worse in the process. We've all done that, right?
Yeah, I think it says a lot about life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And racism.